Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. Hopefully I'm going to get some word tonight about the Mini, about the Cooper, the engine for the Cooper. But again, it'll be E-Type again tonight, so it'll be part 7 of the total body restoration. This is my E-Type in the back here, which most of the viewers that watch know it. And we're using some reference points from this car, even though this was totally rebuilt, because there was some things on Nigel's tub that's so bad that we had no reference to it. It had been butchered before he bought the car, so we're using this as the reference points, mainly the gearbox tunnel, because it was so badly chopped up. So what I'll do is I'll pick up the camera and I'll show you what we've been up to today. I talked to Nigel last night when he got here, and he's quite shy, not shy, but he doesn't really want to get involved with the YouTube thing because he can't really commit to it because of work and so on and so forth. But he's quite happy to answer the questions for you. So I'm going to write them down. I'll ask him the questions, and but he doesn't want to go into the camera. Because one of the questions was, does he intend to carry on and doing a YouTube of the restoration, which he doesn't. He will be doing an article or a couple of articles into the E-Type Club magazine, but not on YouTube. So, but if you've got any questions for him, fire them over to me tonight when I pop this one up. I'll ask him and I'll give you the answers from it. Okay, so I'll show you what we've been up to. So. Yeah, so basically one of the things was with the E-Type was here, as on the it was on this tunnel here. There's a rubber bung in there, or a rubber grommet, and it's actually for the gearbox level. So we just measured that now, and it's so I'll show you what we've been up to, and you can see. It's all been sandblasted inside. It was all where all the rust was. Here, all the way along here. You can see how nice it looks inside. Oh, in fact, excuse me, I'll put this light on a sec so you can. I pulled the plug out, silly. Excuse me a second. I'll pop it back on. So you can see. Oh, there you go, that's better. So you can see how nice, just pull this along. You can see how nicely that looks in there now. It's like it's almost brand new. So it's all sandblasted, all these corners down in the bottom there. Even the gussets that are coming out have been sandblasted. You can see all inside, all in there, which is all rust, everywhere basically. We've had to take part of, I'll move this along. We had to take part of this back leg out because it was so badly damaged here. And you can see there's some damage there, so we'll repair that. We've built a new leg for it already. And this is quite critical because, well, not quite, it's very critical, because the anti-roll bar goes on there. You can see there where the bolts are. This is where they are on here, and they have to be, precise. You can also see at the back here, all that's been sandblasted, so we'll build a new plate there for that tomorrow. All the front's been, the primer's still a bit wet there. All that's been sandblasted and primed over. And lastly, we did a bit on the bonnet. You can see we've obviously taken the wing off, and now you can see the extent. Hopefully, excuse me a second. I think you can see there the extent of where somebody has put this piece in. You can see it's bulbous and it's completely the wrong shape. It should be, that's even wrong, it should be flat. So we have to take all these air boxes off. This is where the air goes through for the carbs and for the heater system. This is the heater system one. Yeah. And this is where the air comes through for the carburetors on this one. And this one goes onto a plastic box, which feeds the air filter to the heater. But you can see how badly damaged that is. This one's the same. It's quite bad up there. and but strangely enough, all the return edges are pretty good on it, so that's something at least. But you can see that's really quite poor, that thing up there. It's been very badly done. There's a few problems there on that gusset. And this is just all bent to hell. In fact, everything we took off is badly bent. The wing, which is here, you can see how badly bent that gusset is. See how it's shaped like that? That's supposed to be almost straight. It's not quite straight, but what there is, it goes up here and then it goes down. But you see how it's bowed rather than as an angle, straight and then down. But you can see how quite poor it is inside, and that dent is unbelievably bad. I don't know if that'll show it. Maybe that'll show it better. That'll definitely show it. You can see how bad that is. That is really bad, and that must have been filled with filler. There certainly wasn't any lead in it, but that must have had filler in it. So you can imagine how deep that filler was. It's massive, the dent. Yeah, that gives you a better idea. Anyway, so that's it really for tonight. Tomorrow we're going to rebuild these back panels, make the new gussets, put the gearbox tunnel back in, which is now here. You can see I've used Cleco clips, and we've tried it up and it fits nice. But we put the Cleco in just in case, and then this part of the tunnel will go onto it. So you can see this is how this fits on here. And you can see that is part of the new. So that's how it would sit on the gearbox. This is the other side, and this needs repairing because it was chopped up, and I need to add at least 1 centimetre to this edge. Anyway, so that's it for tonight. As I say, if you've got any questions for Nigel, for Amir or me, please drop them down and we'll try and answer them for you. But unfortunately, as I say, he doesn't want to go on camera, so you know, not everybody's the same. So anyway, so that's how we're getting on, and we'll start doing a fair bit more work on this bonnet as well, because it really needs it. None of the main straps are attached. The bonnet is hardly. They were actually put on with Sikaflex or wherever they had at the time in those days, in between here, and somebody has actually spot welded it there. Not spot welded, horrible welded it to the hood, which is incorrect. You can see it there, and that's how they've kept it on, because the Sikaflex came apart. Anyway, thanks for watching in. Talk to you either tomorrow or the next day, and as I say, if you've got any questions, pop them down. Take care and bye for now. Bye.